Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully, you guys and girls are doing good. I'm your host, Ben Hostler. We are here to talk about the best bets for Wednesday's MLB slate. Apologies for not getting a video out yesterday. I will have a video out Saturday at least to make up for it. So we'll still get the same amount of videos today. I just wasn't able to get that out yesterday, but we'll make up for it overall. It's unfortunate also that I didn't put a video out yesterday because I went 4-0 on my premium card. First sweep, like true sweep in a minute. 4-0 plus 4 units yesterday for me. We had Guardians money line, we had Diamondbacks money line, we had a prop parlay that cashed, and then we had a total that cashed as well. It was a really good day for us yesterday. 4-0 plus 4 units. Let's keep it going. Keep the good times rolling here. We kind of have a split slate today. There is day baseball and evening baseball, but both plays that I'm giving out. Obviously, this video is coming out around 1 p.m. Eastern, so the plays that I'm giving out are going to be from the evening slate, so you have plenty of time to lock these plays in with me. A couple announcements for anyone that was viewing my live streams when I was doing during the conference finals NBA. I was doing some watch parties, playing some video games. Those will be back for the NBA finals. So follow me. Obviously, anyone watching this video probably follows me, on Twitter, but you can reach me there and you'll know kind of when those go live. But first game of the NBA Finals is Thursday night, so we'll be back with the watch parties and video game streams for the NBA Finals on Thursday. Another announcement: hop in our Discord. You can go to dfskarma.com or betkarma.com and click the link there. If you're subscribed to our email blast that I send out daily, you can get the link there as well. But we have the Euro soccer tournament coming up. This is a huge tournament. It's not every year. It's like the World Cup, but it's all the best teams from Europe. And the last time that we had this tournament a few years ago, absolutely crushed it. We dominated DFS, dominated betting, and I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be full-time covering the Euro tournament again this summer. I'm so excited for this. This is the most excited I've been for something since March Madness, I think. Baseball season is fun, and I love, betting on baseball, but this Euro tournament is going to be so fun. We're going to have bets, DFS cores, everything, and that'll just be posted in our Discord. So just hop in there, and the DFS for sure is going to be free. I'm just going to do it in our Discord. Hopefully you guys like it, and then you stay on. We'll lead that into football, but yeah. So Discord or follow me on Twitter. I'll have more updates. That tournament's going to be starting up soon, and I'll be covering that, and I'm really really excited for it. Maybe we'll even do I'll do some videos maybe for the Euro tournament as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But thank you for letting me get that out of the way. Now let's hop into the bets for today. All right, two money line bets for me today. I'm not going to go props. I'm not going to go totals. There is some very good hitting weather in a couple spots today, but both spots have rain, and that kind of goes hand in hand because it's very very humid in both of these places. So keep an eye on weather. But Milwaukee and Philly and Cleveland, KC, both extremely good spots for hitting weather today. Dew point near 70, 80 degrees, wind blowing out. And then you can see, on the trends tool here, like big sharp money on that over in Philly. And there's some sharp money on that over in Cleveland as well. Cleveland in particular has played, I don't know if you guys have seen the recent videos that have kind of went viral about Cleveland Stadium, but they made some ballpark changes, took some stuff out of right field, and it's kind of created like a little bit of a wind tunnel. The ball's been flying there early this season, and it's very good hitting weather again today. But like I said, there's rain in both those places, so I'm not going to go with a total. So we have two plays on the money line for today. First spot I'm looking at is Baltimore and Toronto. We have Albert Suarez going up against Jose Barrios in terms of the pitching matchup. And I'm going to be backing the Baltimore Orioles. DraftKings has them at minus 102. FanDuel still has them at plus 102. So if you're going to, bet this along with me, I would suggest hopping in on FanDuel where you can get the plus 102 odds. I like the Orioles as underdogs today. First and foremost, I think they win the pitching matchup. Albert Suarez is kind of a journeyman pitcher. He's bounced around a few different leagues, and now he's in the MLB with the Orioles, and he's been very good, and the underlying metrics kind of go along with that. There doesn't seem to be any screaming regression. He has pitched very well, and I like how he's pitched. I'm very comfortable, backing him in himself. On the opposite side of the game, Jose Barrios has kind of been a guy that, we've been willing to target a few times already this season. It does appear he's outperformed, his underlying metrics a little bit. 2.79 ERA, 4.15 expected. His strikeout rate is down below 20%. It was 24% last year. His hard hits are up. Last year, he was at a 36% hard hit rate allowed. This year, 44%. Yeah, so his numbers are kind of down across the board this year, and I've been pretty comfortable, attacking him, especially with an offense as good as Baltimore's. On top of that, he has not, again, I've said this a few times on the videos, I don't love to use BVP, but, if I'm already on something and I go and check it and it kind of matches up with what I'm seeing. It's tough not to like agree there. I mean, we have a big sample size. Jose Barrios over 200 plate appearances against the active Orioles roster, and he's given up a 366 expected WOBA, 280 expected batting average, only a 17% strikeout rate. The numbers are pretty bad for him against this team. But above all, he's just been pretty lucky this year, has not pitched up to the form that we know of Jose Barrios. And this is just a really tough matchup against a really good Orioles team. So I think the Orioles clearly win the starting pitching matchup here. And then the Orioles have had one of the better bullpen ERAs in baseball. They're top 10 right now in bullpen ERA. Toronto's second worst bullpen ERA in baseball. So, even if this goes to the later innings and it's a close game, like obviously I think Baltimore has the edge there in terms of the bullpen. So we're going to take the Orioles on the money line at plus 102 for our first play on Wednesday night. Second play is going to be going back to a team that I backed last night. And like I said, there is some weather in this game, so just be mindful of that. I don't think it's serious to where the game could get canceled, but I think that it's going to start on time. Maybe there could be a delay. We'll see what happens after that. But we're going to go with the Cleveland Guardians on the money line tonight as well, minus 125. This is a really, really big series for them. They're 40-20 right now. They are 5 games ahead in the AL Central race over the Kansas City Royals. So this is kind of like an early, it's still very early in the season, but big series here for the Guardians trying to build up that lead in the divisional race. And the Royals are the team that's on their heels right now. So we have Brady Singer going against Nick Sandlin. So Nick Sandlin is actually a bullpen arm. Cleveland has the best bullpen in baseball right now. He's a back end guy, so he's going to be throwing as an opener. You're going to see 1 or 2 innings from him, and then he's going to give way to Logan Allen. Logan Allen has not been good this year. And the reason why, first of all, I like the Guardians in general right here. They've been great at home, and I think they're just a better team right now with how they're playing. But I like the change here to go with an opener and then give way to Logan Allen. So Logan Allen's biggest struggle has been early in games and kind of getting through that first inning, that second inning. So if we look at Logan Allen's numbers, and this isn't even for this season, I went ahead and isolated his numbers for his entire career. As a starter, he has pitched to a 7.07 ERA in his career as a starting pitcher. As a reliever, which is a little bit of a smaller sample size, 63 innings as a starter, 56 as a reliever, but 7.07 ERA as a starter, 381 as a reliever. That's a massive gap. He's been significantly better coming into games as opposed to starting them, and that matches up when you look at his ERA and stuff for the innings as well. First inning in his career, 7.20 ERA. Second inning, 10.05 ERA, right? He has been as bad as you could be first and second inning of these games. And then as the game goes on, you see that ERA start to go down. Third inning, he's down below 5. Fifth inning, he's at 4, right? So I kind of like the change to go away from him being a starter. Go with Nick Sandlin's one of the better back end arms that the Guardians have in their bullpen. So go with him. See if you can get through the order once, or see if you can get 6 outs and then give way to Logan Allen, and maybe he's a little bit more comfortable coming out of the bullpen. So I like that change. And then this kind of played into my handicap yesterday. Cleveland's bullpen is just so much better than Kansas City's. If you get a 1-run game or a close game headed to the later innings, Cleveland has to have the edge, in this matchup. And that's what happened yesterday. Kansas City got off to a hot 5-0 start. Cleveland cut it to 2 runs. It was 5-3, and then 1 home run, 5-5. Once it's 5-5, Cleveland has a big advantage, and they ended up winning the game 8-5. So we're going to go with the Guardians money line -125 today as well. Just watch the weather in that one. And then I think the money line predictor aligns with us. You can see biggest differential for us today overall. 22% difference is massive on the money line predictor for the Orioles. So the money line predictor loves the Orioles today, and I agree. 22% difference. There's also a positive differential for the Guardians as well. 59% chance to win for our projections, and then Vegas only giving them 56% chance. So positive graded edges for both my plays today. I love both these plays, and hopefully you guys tail along. Thank you guys for tuning into the video. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far, like the video, subscribe to the channel so you know when I post these videos every day when I go live. Like I said, hopefully some Euro content coming. We've got NFL on the horizon as well, and we're going to keep pounding baseball all summer. Good luck with your bets tonight, and I will see everybody on Thursday.